Hi, this is Alan from Alpus Group, and I'm just going to talk to you today about property filter. I've just been using that to look for some commercial property in my area, and what I've found is that there is this property here which was sold subject to contract, and it now seems to be back on the market. So the price is £400,000. The price point is £3,086 per square metre, and interestingly, this was showing as available up to 30th of August 22. Then during the period 1st of September to 19th of November, it was showing as sold subject to contract, STC, and then since the 19th of November to date, it is back on the market. So they haven't dropped the price as yet, but it's one that perhaps I'll follow up, because the building is in a residential area. It should be possible to do permitted development conversion on it, and we'll go through the pictures here. But this is the outside of the building, so you can imagine that it'd be possible to convert this into residential flats in this area, or a house. It's not a very attractive building. You can imagine you could perhaps put a pitched roof on it, but that would be quite expensive to do, so maybe we'll look at just converting it in its current state within the space that it's got already. So it's £400,000 is the price. This is the garage adjacent to it, which is part of the property for sale. This is inside the office. So this could convert into a flat. This again is inside the office, suitable for conversion to flat. It should be relatively straightforward conversion. What we just have to check is that it is a permitted development and it wouldn't need planning permission. So we've got the parking space at the front here, which is quite useful in front of the house. And then we've got these garages along the side here. So just have another quick look through the photographs. That's the streetscape. That's the garages at the far end. Might be possible to build on that site there, but that would require planning permission. And this is the office upstairs. So you can well see that it could convert into one, possibly two flats, first ground floor and a first floor flat, and then there's the potential for developing the garages at the back. So a small site, but priced at £400,000. If we could sell for possibly 900,000 to £1 million, then there's the possibility it could make a margin on this site. So we'll just see what information we can glean from Property Filter. So this is it, office block, back on the market for sale, or it's available to rent. So obviously the owner doesn't know what to do with it. These are the pictures we looked at. So we can I added this to the pipeline on the 27th of October, and we'll we'll just make a note that is back on the market since 20th of November 22 to re-engage with selling agent, so I can give them a call. Add that to our pipeline. No reduction in price, maybe we can try an offer on it. This is the location here in the centre of Guildford. That's the river there, so what we just want to make sure is that this is not within the floodplain of the river. The agent is Hurst Warne and Partners. Freehold redevelopment opportunity, self-contained office, great location, separate car garages. So what's the overall area of the building? Whilst the building is available as offices, a pre-application has been submitted for conversion of existing offices to residential, comprising one bedroom flat and two bedroom flats. Further information can be provided upon request. So two bedroom flats. $350,000 each would give $700,000, and one bedroom flat, say $250,000. So that's about $950,000 for potential sales value, gross development value. It's probably worth having a look at. What we'll do is we'll we'll phone the agents tomorrow and make an inquiry about this property. It's a bit concerning that somebody's obviously looked at it during this period when it's been sold subject to contract, and now it's back on the market. So the fact that it's fallen through indicates there may be a problem with this. So we certainly don't want to go in at the asking price. We want to make some tentative inquiries, and if it will convert, then we can put an offer in at a lower price than the asking price. It's still quite expensive, £3,086 per square metre. So let's GU14QT. We'll have a look at property data. We'll evaluate a development, GU14QT, purchase price 3, well, we put it in at the asking price, see how it works out, 400. Square feet of development is going to be approximately 1,370. So we run a calculation based on the current asking price, and it comes up that you'd actually lose money if you offered the full asking price 400,000. So stamp duty is 19,500, legals 5,000, architect's fees 16,000, refurbishment 145,000. This assumes no extension. Contingency, this is very low, 23,000. Finance costs too low, 23,000. This is 4% for each of contingency and finance costs. It's going to be at least twice that, so we can double those figures. So instead of losing 46,000, we'd actually be losing about £100,000. So tentatively it's overpriced by £100,000. So we'll recalculate based on a purchase price of 300,000. Same square footage and recalculate. And this comes out a better indication that at least it's profitable. So these figures are still too low here. Purchase price 300,000, stamp duty 11,500, legals 5,000, architect's fees 16,000, refurbishment 145,000. So for 3 flats, that probably on the low side really, that gives you a subtotal of 477,500 as costs. Contingency, that should be twice that figure at least, so probably 50,000. Finance costs probably 50,000. So the total costs are going to be 577,000. The value per square foot in that area is 495. So if you take the gross development value as 678,150, deduct 577,500, so I've increased these figures to 50,000 each. That gives you approximately £100,000 of margin, which would be about 20%. So roughly you couldn't afford to pay more than 300,000 for that site unless you can get more development area out of it and a higher gross development. So we'll download these figures and we can use those for calculation again, but on a rough basis it's only feasible at a purchase price of £300,000. So if we go back to property filter, and we can phone the agents Hurst Warren tomorrow and discuss with them a lower offer on that particular site. So go back to properties list. Leads generator. Commercial property in this area, GU26, for sale. And residential leads in the same area. No leads there. Look at the commercial ones. Check leads. Yeah, we've looked at this one before. It's massively overpriced at £6,650 per square metre. So ideally that building should only be priced about half of what it is. It's ridiculously overpriced. It's been on the market for more than 90 days, and yeah, it's not been sold as far as we can see. It's been available for 155 days. and it's only 56 square meters, so it would only convert into one flat. So how could you afford to pay $375,000 for a building that would produce only one flat? And we know that roughly the gross development value is going to be £500 per square meter. It just doesn't stack up at all. So back to the drawing board, and we'll look for leads generator again. Commercial property. See what acquisition strategy we can use for purchase lease option. We narrow the search down to retail. Minimum price 100,000, maximum price 500,000. Name the leads generator commercial property leads GU26. Just this one property available in that area, so not worth following that one up, just too expensive. No items. So we've got this other property here in postcode GU1. It's 139 square meters, so potentially 2 to 3 flats. It's been available for 155 days. We'll look for the details of this one. It's available from Gascoignes. Show the details. Not that one, we've looked at that one. So basically there are just a couple of leads, but they're still overpriced in this area, so it's not worth buying them at this sort of level of pricing. We'd need to revisit or expand our search area and find properties for sale which are at a more reasonable level to justify the cost of conversion, even using permitted development, where you don't have to get full planning permission. So that's all for this video, just a couple of leads in GU21, and we'll see you in the next video. If you're interested in this or any other deals that we've got lots of deals on our database. You can call Alan on +44 7539 141257 or +44 333 224 1257. You can schedule a call with me. That's alan@alpusgroup.com, the email address, on calendly.com/alanje. Cheers for now.